Jai Gurudev, and thank you for joining us today. It's a true honor to have you speak about the incredible journey of the Devkaali temple's revival and the vital role it has played in both local and global spiritual communities. To begin, could you tell us about the history of the Devkaali temple and how it was revived by the Art of Living volunteers? Jai Gurudev, and thank you for having me. The Devkaali temple, located in the spiritually significant city of Ayodhya, was once a forgotten relic of ancient devotion, with its glory fading over time. It was through the efforts of the Art of Living Foundation under the guidance of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji that the temple was brought back to life. Gurudev recognized the deep spiritual power that the temple holds, not only for the locals but for the spiritual seekers worldwide. The temple was in ruins, and it was through the dedication of Art of Living volunteers that the restoration work began. Volunteers cleaned the space, reconstructed the temple with reverence, and ensure that it remained true to its original architecture while incorporating elements that would make it accessible to people of all backgrounds and cultures. The rebuilding was not just a physical effort, but a spiritual revival, a reawakening of Devkali's divine presence in this world. That's incredible. I understand that a special ceremony, the Chandi Homam, was performed to mark the rebirth of the temple. What was the significance of this ritual, and who was invited to participate? Yes, Jai Gurudev, the Chandi Homam is a powerful Vedic ritual aimed at invoking divine blessings, and it holds great significance in Hindu traditions for purification, protection, and the restoration of harmony. When Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji decided to revive the Devakali temple, he emphasized inclusivity, unity, and peace in the event. As a part of the ceremony, both Hindu and Muslim scholars were invited, symbolizing the spirit of harmony and mutual respect that the goddess Kali embodies, one who transcends all divisions. Gurudev's wisdom and his ability to bring together people of all faiths made this event extraordinarily impactful. The Chandi Homam not only brought together the local community, but it also became a powerful symbol of the unity of spiritual forces across cultures. It was a moment where faith was celebrated beyond religious boundaries, reminding us that the divine energy of Kali is one that connects all of humanity. I understand that the blessings of Devakali from this temple played a role in a very significant moment in India's history, the resolution of the Ayodhya dispute, which led to the construction of the Ram temple. Could you elaborate on how the blessings of this temple contributed to this momentous event? Yes, the Devakali temple's blessings played a pivotal role in the spiritual resolution of the Ayodhya dispute. The resolution of the Ram temple issue was not only a legal triumph but also a spiritual one. It was His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji's tireless efforts and divine wisdom that guided the process toward peace and unity. The Devakali temple, with its powerful vibrations of peace, compassion, and transformation, became a beacon of spiritual healing. Gurudev, through his teachings and prayers, brought people from all sides of the conflict together. The temple's energy was instrumental in calming hearts and fostering a spirit of mutual respect, which ultimately allowed the Supreme Court to pass a verdict that ended the dispute. The temple itself represents the deep transformational power of the goddess Kali, who not only destroys negativity but also nurtures new beginnings. It is said that the goddess Kali, in her fiercest form, leads to destruction of ego and hatred, making space for harmony. The blessings of this temple, through meditation, prayer, and collective devotion, played a silent but powerful role in paving the way for peace and reconciliation in Ayodhya, allowing the Ram temple resolution to unfold in a harmonious manner. It's inspiring to hear how spiritual energies like the Devakali temple have such a profound impact on global events. Could you share some insights into the importance of initiation and blessings that devotees receive when they visit the Devakali temple? The process of initiation at the Devakali temple is truly transformative. Many devotees who come to the temple seek a deeper connection with the goddess Kali, and through a guided initiation process, they receive her blessings. This process often involves meditation, prayer, and self reflection under the guidance of learned priests or gurus. The initiation allows the devotee to experience Kali's teachings on a personal level about transcending material desires, confronting inner fears, and moving toward a higher state of consciousness. By embracing Kali's teachings, one begins to understand the importance of surrendering the ego and living a life aligned with divine will. It's a deeply intimate experience where the devotee is guided to let go of their anxieties and fears. The temple's energy, combined with the sacred rituals performed here, provides a space for inner transformation, helping devotees not just in their material pursuits but also in their spiritual journeys. That sounds like a very profound experience. How has the Devakali temple impacted the local and global community? Jagadev, yes, the Devakali temple has become much more than just a local place of worship. It has evolved into a spiritual and social hub for people both near and far. Locally, it serves as a center of community and support throughout the year. The temple organizes charitable events like food distributions, medical camps, and educational initiatives. These acts of kindness reflects Kali's compassionate nature, showing that she is not just a goddess of destruction but also of nurturing and care. Globally, the Devakali temple has become a symbol of spiritual transformation. Pilgrims come from all corners of the world to seek the goddess's blessings. These devotees experience the healing atmosphere of the temple and return home spiritually uplifted, with their inner fears and anxieties confronted. The temple, in many ways, has helped bridge spiritual divides, offering a universal path for healing and self realization. Through virtual platforms, we have been able to extend the temple's blessings to people globally, creating a virtual community of Devakali devotees united in prayer and spiritual transformation. In this modern age, the Devakali temple continues to touch lives far beyond Ayodhya, reaching those who may not be able to visit in person but can still feel the transformative power of the goddess. It's wonderful to hear how the temple has evolved and its message has reached so many people worldwide. What does the future hold for the Devakali temple, and how will it continue to inspire spiritual transformation? Yes, looking ahead, the Devakali temple will continue to serve as a spiritual lighthouse, guiding individuals towards self realization and fulfillment. The temple is constantly evolving to meet the needs of modern devotees, especially with advancements in digital outreach, virtual worship, live streamed artis, and online prayers ensure that people can still connect with the temple's divine energy even from afar. We are also exploring ways to expand the temple's role in global healing. Kali's teachings of surrender, protection, and divine guidance are increasingly relevant in a world that faces divisions and conflict. The Devakali temple's leadership is looking into ways to bring the goddess's transformative teachings to conflict ridden areas, offering hope and spiritual healing to those in need. Ultimately, Devkali's eternal flame will continue to burn bright, offering the transformative energy of Kali to all who seek it, helping individuals transcend their limitations and live a life of greater peace, compassion, and inner strength. Thank you for sharing these insights. The Devakali temple's story is a remarkable one, and it's clear that it is only not only a place of worship, but a powerful catalyst for spiritual healing and global unity. We are grateful for your time and for the inspiring work being done to keep the temple's spirit alive. Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev, today we are honored to speak with an art of living expert and a respected officer from the Vedic Dhamma Sansthan about the remarkable revival of the Devakali temple. This temple, once in ruins, has been brought back to life through the dedicated efforts of art of living volunteers under the guidance of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji. We will also discuss the significance of the temple's rituals and how it played a pivotal role in the peaceful resolution of the Ayodhya dispute. Welcome and thank you for joining us today, Jai Gurudev, and thank you for having me. It's truly a privilege to share the story of the Devakali temple and the profound impact it has had on individuals and society. Let's begin with the revival of the Devakali temple. Can you tell us about its journey from ruins to a center of spiritual transformation? Jagardev is the Devakali temple located in a place steeped in spiritual history, had fallen into disrepair over many years. Its importance as a sacred site dedicated to goddess Kali was almost forgotten. However, in 2015, under the guidance of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji, Art of Living volunteers took up the task of reviving the temple. His Holiness felt the divine presence of the goddess there and knew that the temple could be a center of transformation for not only the local community but for the world at large. The revival was more than just a physical restoration. Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji envisioned the temple as a space for healing, self-realization and societal transformation. His leadership and the dedication of the Art of Living volunteers were key to bringing the temple back to its glory. The temple now stands as a beacon of spiritual energy open to everyone, regardless of background or belief. It's amazing how such an ancient space can have such a modern relevance. I understand that a special event took place after the temple's restoration at Chandi Homam, which was attended by both Muslim and Hindu scholars. Could you elaborate on the significance of this event? Yes, Jai Gurudev, the Chandi Home was a unique and spiritually significant event. It was not only a prayer ceremony but a symbol of unity and peace. Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji invited scholars and leaders from both Hindu and Muslim communities to participate. This interfaith gathering exemplified the power of spirituality to bring people together across divides. The ceremony itself, with its profound chants and rituals, invoked the divine blessings for peace, harmony, and collective healing. It was an example of how sacred rituals transcend religious boundaries and serve the higher purpose of societal well being. The presence of scholars from different faiths was a testament to the inclusive vision of Gurudev. He always emphasizes that spirituality is not limited to one religion. It is a universal language that unites us all. The Chandi Homam, as an act of collective prayer, represented the spirit of togetherness, the importance of healing, and the power of shared faith in transforming lives. Speaking of transformation, I've heard that the Devakali temple played a role in the resolution of the Ayodhya dispute. Could you share how the blessings of this temple are believed to have influenced the peaceful mediation that led to the historic Supreme Court verdict? Yeah, Gurudev, the blessings of Devakali temple with its sacred energy and rituals were indeed instrumental in creating the environment for peace and understanding. His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji played a pivotal role in mediating the Ayodhya dispute. He created a space where both parties, the Hindu and Muslim communities, could come together with a spirit of dialogue and reconciliation. The calm, peace, and wisdom invoked through the rituals at the temple helped bring clarity to the complex issue. Gurudev always emphasizes that the divine feminine energy represented by Kali in this form has the power to heal and guide. Kali, in her transformative role, works to dispel darkness and bring light, whether in our personal lives or in the larger context of society. The mediation at Ayodhya, guided by these divine blessings, was an example of Kali's power to destroy negativity and create space for new beginnings. The Supreme Court's verdict, which was accepted by all parties involved, is a direct reflection of the healing power that can emerge when communities are united in spirit. Jai Gurudev, that is truly inspiring. Now, let's talk a bit about the rituals at the Devkali temple. These rituals, including the Kali Puja, Abhishekam, and Kali Ka Jagrana, are central to the temple's spiritual practices. How do these rituals contribute to personal transformation? Yes, the rituals at the Devakali temple are designed to help devotees connect deeply with the transformative energy of Kali. The Kali Puja, for example, is an act of surrender. Devotees offer prayers and symbolic items to Kali, seeking her blessings for personal growth and spiritual awakening. It's a reminder that material attachments must be surrendered for true inner peace. The Abhishekam ritual, where sacred substances like milk, honey, and water are poured over Kali's idol, is an act of purification. It is not just physical, it is spiritual. The devotees, by offering devotion through service, are reminded of humility and the importance of inner purity. Then there is Kali Ka Jagran, the night vigil, which represents embracing our fears and shadows. By staying awake and praying throughout the night, the devotee confronts their deepest insecurities and doubts, inviting Kali's transformative energy to dispel them. It's a form of spiritual rebirth, a powerful practice for cleansing the mind and soul. The Devakali temple seems to offer a truly transformative experience for its visitors. How has the temple influenced the local community and even reached beyond national borders? The Devakali temple has become a hub for societal healing. Kali's energy through the temple's rituals has led to greater compassion, unity, and positive change in the community. The temple has also been involved in numerous charitable activities, providing food, medical assistance, and education to those in need. The impact of the Devakali temple is not limited to the local community. Through the internet and virtual platforms, the temple's teachings and rituals have reached a global audience. People from around the world participate in online chanting, prayers, and live streaming events, creating a global community of devotees. In these challenging times, Kali's message of destruction, renewal, and empowerment resonates deeply with many. Before we conclude, what do you hope for the future of the Devakali temple and the message of Kali in today's world? We hope that the Devakali temple continues to be a source of light and healing for all who visit. It stands as a symbol of transformation where individuals can find peace, strength, and clarity. Its role in societal healing, bridging divides, and fostering unity will continue to go. Kali's message is timeless. In today's world, where many face personal and societal challenges, Kali offers a path to embrace change, let go of what no longer serves us, and step into a space of divine empowerment through the Devakali temple. We hope more people experience this transformation and take it back to their communities, creating a ripple effect of healing and peace. Thank you both for your insights. The revival of the Devakali temple is truly a testament to the power of spiritual practices to heal individuals and society as a whole. It's been a pleasure speaking with you today. Jagodev, and thank you. It was a pleasure to share this beautiful story of transformation. Thank you. May Kali's blessings continue to guide all of us toward peace and spiritual fulfillment. Jagodev. Jagodev, today we have the honor of speaking with an esteemed art of living expert and an officer from the Vedic Temps and Sun about the Devakali temple, a sacred space with an inspiring history. We will delve into the role of this temple, its revival by the volunteers of the art of living, and its significant impact on the spiritual landscape of India, including the resolution of the Ayodhya dispute. Thank you both for joining us. Jagodev, it's a pleasure. Thank you for having us. We are honored to share the story of this remarkable temple and the transformative work that has taken place here. Let's begin with the history of the Devakali temple. It is known that the temple had fallen into disrepair before its revival. Can you share with us the story of how this temple came back to life and the role that Art of Living volunteers played? Yeah, Gurudev, yes. The Devakali temple has a rich history, but for years it was neglected and abandoned. However, with the inspiration of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji and volunteers from the Art of Living stepped in to restore not just the physical structure, but the spiritual essence of this sacred space and place. Gurudev's vision was clear to bring back the divine energy of Kali Ma and rekindle the temple's original purpose, spiritual upliftment and community healing. The temple's revival was not only a matter of brick and mortar, but also about reviving the profound wisdom and energy that Kalima brings into our lives. His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji provided the vision for the renovation. His deep connection with the temple and understanding of its significance catalyzed the process. Volunteers worked tirelessly, ensuring that every part of the temple was revived in alignment with the highest standards of sacredness and beauty. The physical reconstruction also aligned with the deeper spiritual restoration, bringing